Alright. This is night 3 of Tex Murphy, the Pandora Directive. So, let's get started. Last time on Tex Murphy, the Pandora Directive, we went to this cabin and we watched this movie about the alien from the past. It was a really weird historical movie about an alien's autopsy. How the alien was still alive. Not sure what the significance of it was, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so, I think we want to travel. Where do we want to go next? That's the question. Go to the police station. Or, maybe you just want to go back to Chandler Avenue. Okay, I'm back in my office. What am I doing in here? This is my computer room. Alright. Luke's pawn. Clint's Coco Cabana.
This place has been locked up for months.
All right. How about the Ritz? The Ritz lobby.
Como está, P-Brain? Must be nice now you don't need to sneak in through the back. So, What do you want? I'd like to wipe the smile off that fat guy's face. But he ain't a bad cook.
Louis laments.
What are you asking about me for? Want to ask me out on a date?
Okay, this guy's not being very helpful. Let's go. Is this thing closed now?
The electronics shop. I have to laugh every time I think about all the free stuff I picked up with my bogus electronics shop credit card.
Great. Oh, still open.
The electronics shop opened last year, and I got to know the previous owner, Ham Underwood. I got an electronics shop credit card under somewhat shady circumstances, and I ran up a good-sized bill during my last case. I hear there's a new owner now, some guy named Zach Williams.
Hey, Zach Williams.
Hold it right there. Get your hands up where I can see them. All right, now, take out your electronic shop credit card. Ah. Nice and easy. So you're Murphy. I just got your photo from the credit department. We were wondering when you'd show up here again. I got orders about you. Straight from corporate headquarters. Sorry I gotta do this. But... Now then, what can I do for you?
All right. What can you do for me? I'm going to use a terrible pun to break the ice.
Well, I guess this means my credit's shot. You know, I'm almost certain I sent you people a payment.
Really? I wonder why we haven't received it.
I'm gonna give an elaborate explanation.
It's my accountant. He's got a little problem. And I'd fire him in a second if it weren't for little Timmy and his tragic medical problem.
Your account is over 120 days delinquent, and you owe us $1,230.
Say what?
That amount includes one fax machine, $399, one laser blade, $29, a film developing kit, $179.
For that piece of crap?
You bought it. And $623 in interest.
What?
$623 in interest.
Alright. I'm gonna be incredulous.
$623? Who do you finance through, the IRS?
The interest charges were outlined on the application you signed. It's not my fault if you don't read fine print.
Standard customer threat.
All right. But I hope you know that your insensitive behavior is forcing me to consider taking my business elsewhere.
Sounds good to me. Until you pay off your account, you can't buy anything here anyway.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna split.
The bank's never open, and the ATM machine, of course, is broken. Go figure.
Go figure, I guess.
The slice of heaven's been vacant for months. During one of my previous cases, I did a job for the former owner, Francesca Lucido. Helped her get a divorce from her dirtbag husband, and she took him to the cleaners. Last I heard, she was dating some young stud named Julio and renting a condo in Miami Beach.
Good for her, I guess.
The slice of heaven...
Okay. Same old, same old.
These doors lead to the Brew and Stew. It's the only place in the neighborhood to get a decent meal.
Alright. Cool. I think I'll check out the Brew and Stew.
The Brew and Stew, Louie's Diner, is more of a home to me than my place at the Ritz. Louie's probably my best friend if I have one. He's always making sure I get enough to eat, and he runs me tabs for months at a time. My current debt is up to $200. But with the smell of fresh coffee and Louie's special home cooking, the Brew and Stew always has the welcome sign turned on.
Hey, Louie.
Mike! I noticed you talking to that older gentleman last night. I bet Rook $20 that he hired you to do some work for him.
I'll tell Louie he won.
Well, I'm happy to report that Rook owes you $20, though I'm sure he's going to be real happy about paying off the bet.
I think Rook's only nice to members of the fairer sex, and not too many of them. So I was right. You did get a job.
As crazy as that sounds, I did.
My client's looking for a friend of his. He's not having too much luck finding him. He gave me a nice advance to see what I could turn up.
Congratulations, Mike. It must be a relief to be working again.
You know, it sure is, Louie.
You said it. It's actually why I came down here. I'm hoping you can help me with the lead.
This Mac Malden clipping. Or... Sure.
No thanks.
Receipt from pawn shop?
No thanks.
This scarf.
Oh, yeah. I remember this scarf. And the perfume on it. Young. Blonde gal. Came in here a while ago.
Alright. Can you tell me about Thomas Malloy?
Sorry, Mike. Haven't heard of him. She was real pretty. though a little heavy on the makeup. I think she said her name was Emily.
Emily?
I don't know anything else about her.
Panda Space Dan says, why are you conversing with Frankenstein's Monstar? Well, I'm conversing with this gentleman named Louis Laments, who is a mutant. Because there are a lot of mutants in this universe due to the effects of the nuclear fallout. I could always offer him the money that I owe him.
You're okay in my book, Mike.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I remember this scarf. And the perfume on it. Young. Blonde gal. Well, it came in here a while ago. I don't know anything else about her.
How about this picture of Malloy and a llama?
No thanks.
Okay. How about this newspaper photo of Malloy?
This is the guy that was with that young blonde girl who was wearing the nice smelling stuff.
Ah, you don't say. Can you understand this language, the letter thing?
Well, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say it's written in Yucatec. It's a Mayan language, spoken in southern Mexico. I can't help you with the translation, though. You know who might be able to help you is Clint.
Clint
I
Eastwood.
heard he's quite a world traveler. You might give it a try.
Cool.
I don't know nothing but English. And not much of that.
Can you tell me about Zach Williams?
He took over the electronics shop when Ham left. I've been meaning to go introduce myself.
Can you tell me about Sandra?
I'm pretty sure I've never heard that name.
Can you tell me about this newspaper photo of Malloy?
This is the guy that was with that...
Okay. Can you tell me about Tyson Matthews?
Sorry, Mike. Haven't heard of him.
Can you tell me about the warehouse?
That warehouse changes owners like partners at a square dance. I guess it's some kind of storage unit now.
Can you tell me about Crazy Gary?
Crazy Gary's trying to start some kind of feud with me. Says I'm killing all my customers with my food. Good thing no one takes him too serious.
Can you tell me about Mac Malden?
I saw Malden a couple weeks ago when the cops came by to clean out Rusty's place. He hasn't changed much, except around the waistline. I don't like to talk bad about people, so I got nothing to say about Nilo.
How about Gordon Fitzpatrick?
I just saw him talking to you. That's about it.
How about Rick Garner?
Rook's just an ordinary son of a gun, but believe it or not, he's pretty soft underneath. What are you asking about me for? I ain't nothing special. Chelsea's the sweetest girl I've ever met. There's nothing I'd like more than to see you two together.
Well, that's nice. What do you think of me?
You're okay in my book, Mike, no matter what anyone else says.
Alright, well. I think we've mined about as much as we can from him. I guess we need to locate this, what was the guy's name? Clint Eastwood. We need to locate this Clint Eastwood fellow.
The only thing in this neighborhood that's tackier than that marquee is Clint's toupee.
Clint's toupee? Panda Space Dan says that guy is pretty cool.
The Fuchsia Flamingo certainly has the nicest doors on the street.
So where is this Clint fellow?
How's your case coming along?
So where do I find this Clint fellow?
I guess that's the name of the girl who sings up at the Fuchsia Flamingo. I haven't seen her in action.
Okay. But where can I find... what did you say that guy's name was? Clint. Where can I find Clint?
I don't know nothing.
Warehouse, Crazy Gary, He Laments Milo.
No thanks.
Okay.
Well, Mife, if I had to guess, I'd say it's written in Yucatec.
Oh, so I don't know. I don't know.
Whoever wrote this has worse penmanship. Whoever wrote this... My knife used to have all the cool attachments. So Fitzpatrick's staying at the Savoy. Guess I can call him on my vid phone if I need... This warehouse is just down the street from the Ritz.
Right. Clint.
The police were down in the sewer last week cleaning out the scum. That's the two-legged kind. Apparently some drug dealers were doing business in the tunnels below the street. I heard a deal went bad and someone got killed.
Can I go down here? Sure. There's a whole nother world down here, guys. A whole new world. Let's see. What's going on in this here contaminated area?
A Playbook. Oh, gross. This magazine is filthy. I'll never get all the sewage off it.
Alright. Alright, what's the story? I think I've just circled back around.
This ladder leads back to the manhole behind Rook's Pond.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Clint's old studio apartment. I wonder if it's for rent.
Clint's studio apartment.
Clint's old...
So this is where Clint used to live? Where does he live now? Oh, by studio apartment he means garbage bin. Gotcha. So where does Clint live now? I guess I should go ask people about Clint. Who would know about him? Would Rook know about him?
Back again, Murphy. If you're here to ask for another loan, you can forget it.
You know what? I'm just going to ask you about Clint. Why can't I not ask anyone about Clint? Clint. Williams, Lucy Love. I don't know. Where's Clint? Where is Clint? Clearly, he's not. Is he just somewhere in Chandler Avenue and I'm not seeing him, or? Because clearly I can't talk to anyone about him. Like, he's not even a dialogue option.
So, this door is the delivery entrance for the Fuchsia Flamingo.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I can't open this door. You don't live in the Fuchsia Flamingo, do you, Clint? Employees only.
It's all locked up.
Figures. Clint! Clint! Oh, is this your new home, Clint?
Dumpster smells like a con. Dumpster smells like...
No. Clint doesn't live in the dumpster here, either.
This window looks to be This door is to my humble abode.
Oh, okay. Clint doesn't live in here, does he?
So, this is where...
Yeah, I've been in that room.
I don't make a policy of getting it. I don't make a policy.
Okay. Boy. Clint, where are you? Nilo, do you know anything about Clint?
Bonsoir, dopey. So you just gonna stand there and stare at my beautiful face?
Clint.
Don't know a thing about it.
Okay. Nothing here is helping.
Nilo hasn't had this vending machine stocked since I moved in. It probably cost money.
Oh,
Sheesh.
delicious.
This sandwich is about as fresh as Nilo's undershirt.
Alright. Hold on just a second. So I don't know. I don't know where Clint is. Okay. I was just checking to see if I had forgotten anything. What are you gonna do if you can't find Clint? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do if you can't find Clint?
Yeah, floors and stairs in here are all pretty dusty. Doesn't look as though anybody's been in here for a while.
Maybe this is where Clint lives.
Some of this trash consists of newspapers dating back to before... boxes are all... boxes are... An ancient garbage can.
Guess there's no sign of Clint.
Nothing interesting here.
Alright, I concur. Murphy! Parking. Something's on the ground here.
Some unlucky soul lost his wallet.
Haha! Oh, boom, it's Nilo's.
So, my landlord dropped his wallet, and it's full of cash. Of course, I could return it. So...
Well, Nilo is a jerk. Which makes it very tempting to just keep it. Oh, hey, Clint.
Oh, the Coco Cabana. I heard that Clint, the local chocolate junkie, opened some kind of business up at Coit Tower.
Cool. Can I go to Coit Tower now? Alright. Before I go to Coit Tower, if I can go there, which I'm assuming I can, I am going to give this money back to Milo, or Nilo, or whatever that guy's name is. He's not in this place. He's in the Golden Gate Hotel. The Golden Gate Hotel. The Hotel Ritz. Alright. Nilo, buddy. I'm gonna be a prince here.
Well, that word.
Sure it will. Hold on, maybe I need to talk to him.
Como esta, P-Brain? Must be nice now you don't need to sneak in through the back. So, what do you want?
I'm gonna give you your wallet back, even though you're a jerk.
Got a whole new respect for you, snotface.
Cool. What is this?
This section in the newspaper contains some kind of contest. It says to fill out the crossword puzzle and send it in. First correct entry received will win $100. Could be worth a try.
Yeah, why not?
This piece of notebook paper looks like it's been used for a coaster.
Nilo's note, what does it say?
Well, looks like Nilo's in for a busy and productive day.
Things to do. 1. New issue of Playbub. Get it? 2. Store pork rinds, pig fat beer, pink fluffy cupcake things. 3. Test results at clinic. 4. Renew Playbub subscription. 5. Fix camera in women's bathroom. 6. Pay off babysitter. Great. Great, Nilo. I'm really glad that I gave you your money back. I'm sure that you earned it respectfully and judiciously. What is this thing?
The vid phone's busted, but Nilo won't put an out-of-order sign on it. That'd just cut into his profits.
Good, Nilo. Gotta love him.
This mail drop box adds nostalgia.
Alright, I am going to Quate Towers. Can I travel there now? No. I guess Quate Towers is in Chandler Avenue somewhere. Maybe it's nearby the place that I found the majigger. The sign about Clint.
The Coco Cabana was just opened by a reformed bum named Clint. I met him during my last case when he was living in a dumpster in an alley behind Rook's pawn shop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna compliment the rug, sir.
You know, Clint, some men, they just can't wear a toupee. But it looks pretty good on you.
Yeah, and that's what your mom told me right before I slapped the handcuffs on her like I do every Saturday night.
Classy. I'm gonna express doubt.
Yeah, right. Well, my mom goes to bingo on Saturday nights. Besides, I don't think you're my mom's type.
Well, that's what you think. Women dig me.
Alright, I'm gonna give a little known scientific fact.
You know, I heard that eating excessive amounts of chocolates can result in hallucinations.
Yeah, and at the moment I'm having a vision of a PI being bludgeoned to death with a blender.
I'm going to pacify.
No. Hey, there's no reason to get violent. Actually, I just came by to ask you a couple of questions.
Well, all right, but make it quick. I don't want you scaring off any of these potential customers.
I will offer you this untranslated letter from my inventory, since apparently you are versed in ancient Mayan languages.
Louis told me that you might be able to help me out.
Ah, how's that?
Well, he says you're quite a world traveler. Tell me what you make of this.
Let's see. Here it is. The cheese factory is on fire. Hell, I can't read any of that crap. Listen, I tell Louis I went to Tijuana a couple times, and now what? Suddenly I'm Marco Polo?
Nice. Alright, well, that didn't go as well as I hoped.
Louis told me that you might be able to help me out.
Ah, how's that?
Well, he says you're quite a world traveler. Tell me what you make of
Oh, is
this.
this the same thing again?
Let's see.
Okay.
Nope. Drawing a complete blank.
How about Lucy Love?
That's the name of the singer down at the Fuchsia Flamingo. Emily?
Oops.
That babe is hot. Oh, if that big guy wasn't always hanging around, I'd make my move in a second.
Okay. Tell me about Zach Williams.
He's that new guy running the electronics shop.
Tell me about Sandra.
Oh, I wish I could help you.
Tell me about this newspaper photo of Malloy.
Can't say I've heard of it.
Tell me about Tyson Matthews.
Oh, I wish I could help you.
Tell me about the warehouse.
It's a warehouse. What do you want me to say?
Tell me about Crazy Gary.
Everyone thought I was nuts till that lunatic moved into the neighborhood.
Tell me about Mac Malden.
Totally unfamiliar to me.
Tell me about Nilo.
Nilo? An open sore on the face of humanity. At one point, I had to choose between living at the Ritz and living in the dumpster. I took the lesser evil.
That was a choice.
Oh, I wish I could help you. That blood-sucking tightwad, he wanted me to pay rent for living in the dumpster outside of his pawn shop.
Oh, great. Tell me about yourself.
That guy's a real gem.
Actually, sorry,
Hell of a-
not yourself. You're Clint Eastwood. I meant Louis Lamintz, the guy who works at the diner.
Chelsea's a nice girl. But whatever happened between us was over long ago. Don't let the torch she still carries for me stand in your way. All right, you brought me a chocolate pie when I was on the skids. I'm indebted to you for the rest of my life. You're a god. Happy?
Yep, I am. Quite happy. Can you tell me anything about the scarf?
This scarf belongs to Emily. Love that perfume. Smells almost as good as fresh chocolate. That's Emily's stage name.
Okay, so Lucy Love is Emily's stage name. Alright. Cool. Pilot's note, receipt, scarf, jackknife.
He runs the Fuchsia Flamingo, and he might be Emily's boyfriend. They come by every once in a while and order the bliss on a biscuit. Actually, now that you mention it, the last time those two were here, Leach dropped a key under his seat.
Ah.
And I didn't find it until after they left.
Nice.
I've been meaning to run it down to the Flamingo, but if you're gonna go that way, drop it off for me.
Alright, I can go to the Flamingo now.
So Emily works at the Flamingo with
See
someone
ya.
named Gus Leach. Now that I got the key, maybe I should go ahead and pay him a little visit.
Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna go pay him a little visit. Okay.
It's all locked up.
Ah, but I have a key. Inventory. Key. There we go.
mistake, Emily. I'm sorry. How did you get in here?
I'm going to exude Texan charm.
Well, I just came through the door over yonder. Heard your piano playing. Sounded mighty fine. Mighty fine.
Look, spare me the phony accent. I don't know how you got in here, but we're closed. And even if we were open, this is a private club, and I know you don't have a membership.
Let's be pals.
Yeah, but I figured, I live right next door, and that makes us neighbors. Figured we could have a little chat and, well, maybe we get to know each other a little better, and who knows.
What's that smell?
I'm gonna let you in on my new aftershave.
Do you like it? It's called Party Hard by Fabergé.
Don't screw around with me. Where's that smell coming from?
I'll show you the scarf.
I'm not sure. But my best guess is, this is what you're smelling. Oh, it's not mine. Really.
Where'd you get this?
Hairdresser humor.
I wore it home from the salon. I just got my hair done and didn't want to muss up my new coif.
Well, in that case, you probably got plenty of these at home. I'll just hold on to this one. Now, why don't you just run along before I call the cops?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think Mr. Leach and I hit it off pretty darn well. At least he told me what I wanted to know. Emily lives at the Flamingo. Now I'll just have to find another way into the club, get past that big mutant. Maybe Chelsea could help. Seems to me she mentioned having a membership to the club. If she's home, I'll apologize and see if she'll go out for a drink with me.
Seems rather hopeful.
Maybe at the Fuchsia Flamingo.
Alright, let's check on Chelsea then.
When I get to Chelsea's apartment at the Four Gables, there's a knot in my stomach as big as a cantaloupe. She's probably convinced I stood her up. I'll be lucky if she even talks to me.
Hi. You're just a little late, aren't you?
I'm gonna head her off at the pass.
Okay. I know this looks really bad, and you're probably really upset with me.
You're damn right I'm upset. I didn't deserve to be stood up.
Okay, I'm gonna not mince words.
It's not what you think, Chelsea. I was working on this case and I got jumped by someone. I was out cold the whole time I was supposed to be here.
I have heard a lot of lame excuses, but this has got to be the worst one ever.
It's actually true.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I was out for like 16 hours.
And why should I believe you?
I'm gonna resort to physical evidence.
Well, feel my head. This lump is either the place where I got hit or I sprouted a brain tumor the size of a tennis ball.
Ooh. Are you okay?
I am resigned to pain.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's not like I've never taken a shot to the head before. It's hard to believe my brain still works.
You really shouldn't set yourself up like that.
Yeah, I know. But hey, speaking of setups, I think we both need a drink. What do you think about tying one on down at the Fuchsia Flamingo?
Funny you should mention that place. I just got a membership there last week, and I've been wanting to try it out.
I wait for Chelsea to get gussied up, and then we fly down to the Flamingo. Chelsea's in a sunny mood, and I'm relieved that she's forgiven me for standing her up. Gus Leach meets us at the door. He greets Chelsea warmly, then gives me a less than neighborly look. Maybe he'd be friendlier if I were wearing a sexy black dress like Chelsea has on, but probably not.
Next time I'll have to wear my sexy black dress.
So what do you think?
I'm gonna be diplomatic.
Well, it's quite a place. Interesting decor.
I think it's great. But then, of course, I've always been attracted to blatant tackiness.
Should I take that personally?
Take it any way you like. Do you remember yesterday I told you I had something I wanted to tell you?
Yeah.
Well, lately I've been thinking more about us.
I'm gonna prepare myself.
How many drinks should I have before I hear this? 4? 5?
I have to admit, up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought you were just another smug and sensitive bag of male hormones. I couldn't even figure out why I was attracted to you. Until I decided it was just another misguided response and me feeling like I was getting old.
Everything's relative.
Well, 30 is not old. You're still a kid.
But now that I've gotten to know you better, underneath it all, I realize that you're a really decent guy. And like I always said, I've always been attracted to you. In a rugged, lost boy sort of a way.
Aha. I'm going to recognize the key to Chelsea's heart.
Let me get this straight. All I've had to do is wait until you turn 30.
Turning 30 has just made me consider what's important. Do you know what I mean?
I guess so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your entertainment for this evening. Now, please give a warm welcome for luscious Lucy Love.
All right. Luscious Lucy Love, everyone. What Wizard says, there are really 3 more Tex Murphy games. Yep, there's this one, and then the one after this, and then the 6th one that came out recently. So yep, 3 more.
Now that little item looks familiar. It's the brooch and scarf I found in Malloy's room. Leach must have returned it to its rightful owner, I guess. Nice to meet you, Emily.
Simple thoughts and dirty love takes a pounding from a club.
You were married before, right? You never talk about it.
It was more like the Inquisition than a marriage. People tell me to go to hell. I tell them I've already been there.
Well, would you ever try it again? I mean, you know, with someone new.
Boy, Louie was right. This girl is a knockout. Maybe a little heavy on the makeup, but still. Whoa. Man, I gotta find a way to ask her some questions about her boyfriend, Malloy. Unfortunately, Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I came in. Maybe Chelsea could distract Leach for a minute, and then I could... No. She probably wouldn't understand why I wanted to meet Emily in her room.
Paging Mr. Murphy, do I need to repeat the question?
Huh? No.
What Wizard says, I
You're
forgot
talking
about the
about
most
marriage.
recent one. Yeah, there was a new Tex Murphy game that came out pretty recently.
Well,
Simple thoughts and dirty love.
Yeah, I might if I thought it was the right thing to do.
Pounding from above. Getting caught on stormy nights. Knotted drinks and pillow fights.
Malloy must be some kind of dynamo if he can handle her.
This body of mine.
Kelsey's
I'm gonna have
just
to
like,
make my move pretty soon.
This body of mine.
As soon as Leach gives me an opening, I'll slip up to her room.
Body of mine.
you know, Tex, it's not polite to stare, especially at other women.
No, it's not like that, Chelsea. This woman might be tied to a case that I'm working on. I hope I get a chance to talk to her tonight.
So that's why you suggested that we come here tonight, right? You used me to get in here so that you could
Oh,
follow
come on.
some damn lead?
Well, not for some damn lead. I wanted to take you out for your birthday. I just figured I could kill two birds with one stone.
2 birds?
Allow me to rephrase that.
No, you're not talking your way out of this one. I can't believe I ever thought you were anything but a self-centered creep.
Give me a chance to explain.
No, you know what? I'm not interested in talking to you. You know,
Listen.
I don't think this is gonna work. You know, we're friends right now, and I just think we better leave it like that. Thanks.
Hey,
all right.
Don't even think about leaving without paying for the drinks.
why didn't you stop her? She owed half the tab.
Why don't you be a gentleman and pick up the tab?
Well, the bright side is now I don't have to explain to Chelsea why I'm going to make a break for Emily's room. I go back to the table and wait for Leach to be distracted. When my opportunity appears, I head towards the facilities, then hang a quick right and hurry up the stairs.
Come near me, don't scream. I mean it.
Hold on. I just need to talk to you for a minute.
Way to knock,
What
Tex.
do you want?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm looking for Thomas Malloy.
I know you.
Have we met?
No, you're a detective, right? Listen, I have to get ready for my next set. Why don't you have a seat right over here? I've heard you can help people.
I do my best.
You think you can help me?
That depends on the problem.
I think someone's gonna murder me.
Why would you think that?
It started a couple days after Thomas left. I got a weird call. Someone asking where Thomas had gone. I told them I didn't know, and they hung up. A couple days later, I found a note in my room. After I read it, I was so scared. I told Gus. He told me not to worry about it. That it was just some freak who gets off on scaring women. But I know it's not like that. It's serious.
Oh, this sounds like something the police ought to handle.
Gus says he'll protect me. He doesn't want the police or anyone else taking care of me. I know he means well. But sometimes... But he's always been so good to me. I don't know what to do.
I'll need to take a look at the note, if you still got it.
I do. But I tore it up after I read it. I was gonna throw it away, but I decided to save it and give it to the police.
Good girl. Now, if you
Oh, great.
receive
I'm
any
going to have
calls
to
or messages
reassemble
like
a
this,
note, aren't I?
No. But I feel like someone's watching me.
I'll check that out. By the way, you tell me your real name?
Emily. Emily Sue Patterson.
Listen, Emily, I'll do what I can. But you gotta promise me that you'll tell me everything about Dr. Malloy.
Well, that's probably fair. I think I can trust you. Why are you looking for him?
Actually, I was hired by a friend of his to find him.
Hey, Emily, you're on it. What the hell are you doing in here?
Gus, it's okay. He just came up for an autograph picture. I'll be right
Get the photo
down.
another time. Get the hell out.
We were done anyway. Good night, Lucy.
Don't bother going back to your table. Just keep on walking right out of my club. If I see the flamingo again, I'll break your legs.
Well,
Thanks,
my
man.
bar tab's on the table. Guess that means the drinks are on you. Night, Leech.
Good old Gus Leach. Gotta love him. Day 3. The Black Arrow Killer. What Wizard says, I'll break, ellipses, your legs. Yep, that's what he said.
I keep thinking about Chelsea and the way we left things last night. Should I call her and apologize again? Let her cool off for a while. And maybe I've blown it with her for good. Small consolation is I got into the Flamingo, spoke to Emily, and have the note she gave me, which I'm hoping will give me a new lead to locating Malloy.
Alright, well, I think I will save my game and tackle this another time. Thank you for joining me tonight on the amazing search for Clint Eastwood. Good night.